Today, Animal Wise shares the 6 sounds dogs can hear that we can't. Sounds from long distances. When you return home, you may get the impression your dog knew you were about to arrive. It's not that they have a supernatural premonition, but they are able to hear your steps, recognise the sound of your keys, and even smell your scent long before you approach the door. It's similar to when it appears as if our dog is barking at nothing. In almost all cases, the dog perceives some kind of stimulus and reacts to this perception. Since our senses are incapable of detecting the stimulus, we often believe the dog's reaction is at nothing at all. To give you an idea, our dogs can pick up sounds that are made over 80 feet away from their position, a distance which is at least 4 times greater than that we can perceive. Ultrasonic whistles. These are devices which have continued use in dog training. They function by emitting sounds which are in the ultrasonic frequency range, a range which we cannot hear, but dogs can. While dogs can perceive sound frequencies of up to 70,000 Hz, humans can only hear those between around 15,000 to 20,000 Hz. Practically speaking, this means our dogs hear much higher pitched noises than we are capable of hearing. This becomes a problem for dogs because the very high-pitched frequencies emitted by ultrasonic dog whistles can be extremely unpleasant for the animal. For this reason, we at Animal Wise do not encourage the use of ultrasound devices for dogs. We recommend trying other safer and more motivational methods, such as the use of a dog clicker and the incorporation of positive reinforcement. Underground vibrations. Dogs and other animals, similarly sensitive to vibrations in their environment, can sense natural disasters. This is not due to some capacity for premonition, but studies suggest that dogs are capable of detecting high-frequency vibrations or sounds that come from the ground during various meteorological phenomena, especially those directly related to seismic movements. In addition, it has been proven that dogs can capture up to 35,000 vibrations per second. Movements of their prey. Although they have been living with people in domestic environments for millennia, dogs continue to retain a series of instinctive behaviours from their wild ancestry. Several of them are directly related to hunting and the sensory stimulation involved in this activity. Even if your dog has never had to hunt for their food, their hearing is perfectly capable of recognising even the most subtle noises that come from other animals. These are often cats or birds, which could be potential prey in the context of hunting. Sounds of nature. Beyond the movements of their prey, there are several other sounds that only dogs hear when in the wild. For example, the leaves of the trees moving with the wind, currents of water flowing their course, the humming of different insect species, drops of rainwater falling on the petals of flowers, and the noise made by the birds and bats flapping their wings, among many others. Heart and lung rate. Heartbeats are an acoustic phenomenon that occurs due to the opening and closing movements of the heart valves. You may have realised that the doctors who specialise in cardiology need to use a device to amplify the sound and find out if there's anything abnormal in it. However, dogs are perfectly capable of hearing these heart sounds without the use of any amplification devices. In fact, your dog quickly detects that your heart rate is speeding up, providing one of the signals that lets them know you are afraid, stressed, or angry for any reason. If you want to continue learning about dog behaviour, don't miss the playlist we share here. Share in the comments any times your dog has heard something seemingly out of nowhere, and we'll see you next time.